Alright guys, welcome back to Dark Souls 2. We are in No Man's Wharf. Welcome to this humble pirate abode. Now, one of the amazing things that I really like about this level is that you can see the pirate ship in the background. I don't think we can really see it from right here, but I'm going to show you. Maybe you can see a little bit from back here. See the big giant... looks like I'm getting shot with a ray of sunlight through the chest. That'd be Solaire's dream. See the giant pirate ship back there? That's pretty cool. Now, I know you guys saw the sunken one back at the beginning. I mean, how could you miss it? But that pirate ship back there, when I first did this place, that's the first thing that I noticed. I was like, that's a giant pirate ship. That is key. There has to be a way to do something about that and get it over here. I guarantee that's exactly the objective of the level. And I'm not always right. In fact, I'm almost never right, but I was actually right about that. I was pretty happy. Now, if you hadn't turned on that thing or came up here with a torch, you would run into one of those things right here. You would run into one of those things standing right here, and you would run into a couple standing over here. Notice how they're all freaking out inside the dark now. Now, that door inside there, I'll make sure these things aren't gonna attack me. I love the shadow detail in this game, it's crazy. That's awesome. They see me. They're not happy about it. Now, when you open that door, there's going to be like 4 more of those things, and they will destroy the wall around it. So you're gonna know. It'll scare the crap out of you if you're not used to fighting these things. But once you corner them, if they're in numbers and their back is against the wall, they will retaliate. So you need to be careful with these things. You can critical them too. Notice how the torch went out for a split second as I criticaled him? Yeah, they account for that. Just, their range is terribly deceiving. Ugh. See? Look at that damage. Man, these things suck. Ah! They hate fire. Look at how much they hate fire. That's why I'm going to equip my fire sword. Oh, God. Should not do it like that, though. Out of my face. You see that damage? This is why you want fire bombs. Shit. Throwing knife didn't do anything. I'll burn through my flasks first. Yeah, these things don't like fire. That fire destroyed him compared to the damage I was doing with the Hade sword, the Hade Knight sword. Now they drop the pyromancer armor, and they also drop long swords. I believe that's emit force. That's a miracle right there. We definitely want that for faith builds. That was a fun miracle to use in Dark Souls. But the one thing that I find really ironic, like eerily ironic about these creatures, is that even though they hate fire, they hate light, period, when you kill them, they drop equipment that's used by pyromancers. It's kind of a strange concept. It's like they drop the equipment used by basically the only force on Earth that can really destroy them. So, you can open the door like an idiot, or you can do what I do and destroy it. Because look what's waiting on the other side. We got 2 of them in here. And there's more upstairs as well. These things are no joke. See? Breaks the wall. Alright, this is where fire bombs are a lifesaver. If I can get to them. Ugh. Get out of here. Get out of here, you filthy creature. No, I'm talking to you. Yeah, the fire, it really does these guys in. Just gotta be careful of their attacks. Their range is not to be underestimated. Okay, we got one more in here. Yo, be afraid of the light. There you go. Yeah, you can R1 chain these guys with a fire weapon and it will just tear them apart. I highly recommend using that over anything else. We got one more up in here. Come here. Ugh. Now, the only reason... That was really risky because you can get comboed by these things, but the only reason I did that is because I was 100% positive one hit was going to kill him. Now, this door I would open because it's risky to attack it. You have a merchant up here. He's kind of illiterate, but he's a merchant nonetheless. Let's hear what he has to say.
Who are you? I, Gavlan. Gavlan wheel, Gavlan deal. Gavlan wants soul. Many, many soul. What you want? With Gavlan, you wheel, you deal.
He's a strange fellow. His name is Lonesome Gavlan, but you know what? I'm going to call him the Infrackable Crunk, because that's exactly what he reminds me of. You can sell things to him. This is the first time you've been able to sell things in a Souls game, aside from feeding stuff to Framped. Okay? I don't really want to compare that to selling things, but, I mean, it's essentially the same concept, but, I mean, it's not really a sell option. You literally have the option of selling things to this guy. It's amazing. But make sure you bring lots of stuff, because you can't sell things from your, you cannot sell things from your item box, unfortunately. You can sell equipment that you don't want, though. Like this, for example. I don't want that. I really don't want that. I don't want the longsword. Let's see, tattered cloth stuff. I'll keep that stuff because I speculate that there's a purpose for those pieces of armor later.
Gavlan wheel, Gavlan deal. Gavlan wants soul. Many, many soul. What you want? With Gavlan, you wheel, you deal.
I want you to complete the 3rd grade. That's what I want you to do, bud. Okay. He sells the Giant's Ring. This gives you poise, but it's a heavy ring. It weighs 2 units. It's pricey, too. It's 5,000. He sells poison arrows, but a limited commodity of them. They are 60 apiece. 60 souls apiece. That's kind of pricey. He sells the moss. He sells the poison throwing knives that are 300 apiece, and he also sells rotten pine resin. Now, to be honest, I find rotten pine resin to be a pointless weapon in this game, or a pointless item in this game, because you can actually you can upgrade and augment weapons to do poison damage all the time. That's not to say that you wouldn't want to stack poison on a weapon that you focused mainly on melee to have it have more attack and poison, but I would rather have constant poison instead of having to worry about recasting it in the heat of PvP and getting backstabbed or something. So, I mean, that's just my 2 cents on that. The poison arrows are good. I really want these, and this is the only place you can get them from what I've experienced. And the Ring of Giants is really good. I would love to have that, but I'm not going to blow 5,000 souls on it.
Many deal, many thanks.
Alright, thanks, Krunk. There are 2 chests over here. I'm pretty sure this one might be poison, I think. Yep. Roll away. Now, as long as you don't stand in the cloud, you're good. If you roll away and the cloud kind of, you know, just nicks you a little bit, you're still good. As long as you don't stand in the poison cloud, you don't get poisoned. And you got the Great Sword. This is such a cool weapon. I'm not even kidding. I'm going to show it off right now. You need 28 strength to use it with one hand, but it starts off with 200 damage. That's pretty hefty. It's really hefty. It's an incredibly heavy weapon, though. Let me show you this thing's moveset. Slam. Bam. This thing was in the beta. There were a lot of people using this in the beta. Spin, and then bam, smack. This is a seriously cool weapon, and I bet it devastates in PvP. I can only imagine. I'm going to stick with my sword, though, because I need to move fast. Now, this hole in the wall, yeah, you can just drop down out here. No damage. No fall damage. When you get over here, pretty sure there's one around the corner. No? Okay, good. I got scared for a second. Let's see. Okay, yeah, there's a guy in here. He's gonna throw the oil at us. Yeah, fire, it wrecks just about everything down here. My fire damage and my lightning damage are looking mildly the same on these guys. Oh, look at that. See, these guys know how to use the power stance. They are formidable. And I believe those guys drop a scimitar. Yeah, for most of these parts, you just want to make sure you keep your shield up while you explore. I actually need to get back down there real quick. Sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. Even though this is, you know, a blind first playthrough. Wait, oh, never mind. I'm good. I don't even know why I thought I was supposed to go back. I know this my first playthrough is supposed to be blind and everything, but I want it to be sort of as expert as possible. Now this lever right here, this is the single lever that literally took me a good hour and a half to 2 hours to find. Could not figure out how to get the boat to come over here. But check out this just little scene here. Is that not cool or what? And sure enough, you can immediately see a guy pop up on there. There are enemies on the ship. I don't know what that power source is that's glowing in those cages. It just looks like raw soul energy. It's just or blue fire maybe. It's so cool though. Yeah, don't be stupid like me though. Remember that. What happens if you pull it again? Does it leave? No, it just signals the bell again. Okay, that's pretty cool. I guess that's cool for in-game effect. Yeah, if you're into pirates. I am into pirates. Okay, we got a life gem, a couple life gems, and a homeward bone. Now, don't try to drop down here. That's death. And drop down to, and none of that is hard to get back up to either. Drop down to this first ledge because there's a doorway here. There's actually an ambush down here, if I remember correctly. There should be 2 of those gangly things. Yep. So if you would run over there and open that door, those things would be running at you like just hell. Bam. Okay, it gave us fire arrows. I like fire arrows. And I would very much like to critical this guy, if it will allow me. Let's see if I can do it. Yep. Watch out for that range. Now these things, I swear they're idiots. They don't know how to go up steps. See? Look at that. Well, if you're feeling creative, you can do this. Oh, that was a one-hit kill right there. The jumping attack. One-handed, too. Didn't take a whole lot. Now, there is actually... Ah, fuck this door. After how much time I wasted missing that one door, I hate doors. I'm not giving doors the time of day anymore. We're going to go onto that ship to complete the level where the boss is, but let's see over here. I think we're good. Okay, yeah, just follow these rocks down. Can get on here, whatever you fancy. I hear one of those things. I hear it. sounds like it's coming from over here. That sound is very unsettling. Alright, shield up. See, these guys were sleeping. And you can get a free backstab on them if they're sleeping too. Ah, he got me. Okay. These are the barrels that I was talking about. Be smart. Use throwing knives or arrows on these barrels, whatever you fancy. Because when you destroy them, poison comes out. So to get them out of the way without having to get poisoned, we get more throwing knives and another flame butterfly. That's very, very nice at this game. Not sure what the point is of breaking these ones, but I just don't want them there. It's good enough reason for me. That one, definitely get that one out of the way. I'll break that. Look at this chest. What do we got? Ooh, and we got an Estus flask shard, so we'll be able to carry up to 6 flasks, I think we'll be at. Now this is pretty obvious. I mean, this is the one part of the wall that is very awkward looking. Doesn't look like you can break it, does it? Well, you can. There's a lizard here, too. Do not let the lizard get away. The lizards are actually a little harder to catch in this game. Okay, we got Soul of a Nameless Soldier. We got Large Soul of a Nameless Soldier and a few life gems. And this Fading Soul, it's worth 50 souls. It's really not worth all that much. And we got a Royal Soldier's Ring. Now, this is a cool ring. Let me show you guys what this ring does. Okay, it should be right there. Increases your maximum equip burden. So this is sort of like the Havel ring. It's, let's see. My equip burden right now is 65.5. Let's take it up to 72.1. That's awesome. I'm certainly switching to that ring. It's amazing. Now I can have 2 weapons. And still be able to do my fast roll. Oh, it's magic. I'm going to switch to the halberd for a bit and show this thing off. The cool thing about the halberd is you can turtle stab with this thing. Check this out. That's awesome. Ain't nothing getting through my shield. Not with that. It's got immense range on it. Now, I highly recommend you go in here. Be careful, though. Keep your shield up. Because there's dudes in here. Now, this is different. This wall doesn't break. It looks obvious like the other one, but it really doesn't. You'll probably see like an orange soapstone sign just trolling in front of it or something. You get out of here. Look at that. He's done in 2 hits. You know, blocking with the halberd isn't really recommended, but you know that sign has been there this whole time. It might be an NPC. Yep, Lucatiel. I love Lucatiel. She's probably my favorite NPC. Okay, nothing on that ledge. Okay, and like I said when we were on the other side, pull this lever because it serves as a really nice shortcut. You don't have to go up and all the way around, dropping down, and all that craziness again. Before you summon her, I would highly recommend... Let me get off here first. Yeah, see, there's an item right there, but it doesn't have anything on it. I don't know why. I really don't know why. It's just a corpse sitting here. I know for a fact I didn't get the item, but it's just... I don't know. It's weird. You take these steps down... Well, no, wait. There's an item over here, I think. No? Okay. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I'm stupid. Let me go down here. That's the item I was looking at. Ah! I see you. You can't hide from me. You can't. Stop trying. There's 2 of them in there. Let's see. What else do I have? Let's test this out. See how much damage it does. Come here. Yep, I like that. I am... Get out of my way, table. Woo! Now that was a satisfying amount of damage right there. I'm okay with that. And then there is nothing else in this room. Not that I know of, anyway. You do have to go down in the water to get that item, but this guy is just chilling here. Yeah, look at that. He's just like, oh hey, glad you dropped by. He dropped a scimitar, which I'm not really a fan of, but to each their own. We got a human effigy and a couple life gems off of that, and if you destroy this, I am not quite sure if there's anything behind it. No? Okay, good. Okay, now we're gonna get to the point that I'm trying to stress. Why you should not summon Lucatiel yet. Because of this. Got guys hanging off the edge. Shit. I messed that up. I have new range. Okay, let's try this. Yes! Stabbed your fingers. Okay, get rid of him. And now I know if you fall down right here into this area, you're going to have to start all over. You're going to have to run all the way back from the beginning, back over, and that's kind of a pain. But I'm going to show you guys this NPC first, and then we'll go back and grab Lucatiel. Now this, I thought this was way too obvious. Like, I mean, it's holding a line that's being held down there, and it's like, come on, if you've played a Souls game, then you know that you're going to have to activate this contraption somehow. It's going to lift the wire, there's going to be a body on it with an item, but no, not at all. There's no way to interact with this. You cannot cut the string, obviously. So, yeah. It's just a bunch of bullcrap. Well, there's nothing in these crates. Make sure you don't hit him, though. This is his dialogue to you.
I see light, but it remains dim. I am Carillion, and I've no interest in the magic impaired.
Sounds pretty familiar, right? We lack the necessary intelligence to talk to this guy, but I have not had any will to upgrade my intelligence on this character because I have yet to find a good magic merchant. But then on my mage character off screen, I got down here to this guy, and what do you know? I had enough intelligence, and he sells powerful sorceries. If you can make it all the way down here to him and get to him and prove that you're strong enough to even make it to him in the first place, make sure you have a crap ton of souls on you when you get to him, because his sorceries are expensive. They're powerful. I mean, mind you, they are very powerful. He sells soul spear and stuff like that, and the homing soul arrow. He sells really good stuff, but you have to have at least 10 intelligence, I believe it is, to talk to him. I'm just spitballing with that. I'm just assuming that's the minimum. So, now that every single enemy in this place is officially vanquished, the reason I didn't want to summon Lucatiel yet is because these guys like to fight her near the water, and both times that I summoned her down here, she got pushed off. Pushed off to her doom. So, I would rather her follow me with no hindrances when I go to fight the boss. So we need to go back up, and we need to summon her. This will be my first time summoning Lucatiel on this playthrough, and she is awesome. She's got a really cool straight sword. She hits like a truck, and I mean, she's just like, she's a great NPC phantom. She's very effective. Come on. Love her mask. I love it. There we go. And the cool thing about summoning NPC phantoms is that they have the ability to heal. So if she starts getting low on health, she has the ability to pop life gems. Or maybe even an Estus flask if I remember correctly. Now I don't believe I'm going to use the halberd for this fight. I'm going to use my Hade sword. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. Well, no, I'll keep the bow there. Keep things nice and simple. Now we run up here. These guys are instantly gonna start attacking you. And don't you dare fall, Lucatiel. Now, this guy's got a bow. He's no problem. Took him forever to get his sword out, so no problem for us. Now these guys, just Lucatiel will definitely help. As you can see, she does a pretty good amount of damage. So you don't have to worry about her. She can fend for her own. I don't believe there are any items under these stairs. Not that I know of. But there is one other guy over here. Take care of that guy with minimal effort. Now this, I don't even know what this is. I haven't been able to open it or anything. You cannot interact with the wheel and become the captain. I wish you could. I think I saw another sign over here. Let's see. Who's this? Bio Murloc. No thanks. I think I'm good with Lucatiel. Don't you fall, Lucatiel. I need you. Okay. And the way to proceed to go under... Well, let's get a good look first. Okay, there's nothing but water down there. I believe that is the boss room. I don't see the boss, but that is the... See, there's the fog gate. Yep, that's the boss room. Okay. We got, nothing. I see a halberd over there. Okay, keep your shield up when you go down here, just in case of enemies. I don't think we have much of anything down here. I'll check for items under the stairs and stuff. You guys know, you're Souls players, you know. I'd rather break it and prove there's nothing than not break it and miss something. Okay. I want definite full health when I go in here. And I would also like my stamina to be pretty ample. So here we go. This is the Flexile Sentry. He has two sides. He's got a mace wielding side that does bleed damage. You need to be careful about that. And he's got a scimitar side. His recovery time for all of his attacks are slow. They are slow. But he hits hard, so you need to worry about that more than anything else. So you can see he's got the bleed damage going. He does indeed take forever to recover, though. So this is a fairly simple fight if you are, there goes my sword. Hold on, let me change. Quit picking on Lucatiel. She's my favorite. Whoa. As long as you can move on your feet, as long as you're not fat rolling, you should be okay. But you need to be careful because even when the mace side is attacking, the scimitar side can reach up behind and stab the ground. They can do like a crazy bend. Mind the range as well. So that's the Flexile Sentry. Okay, we got his soul. See somebody fighting him with range. I really don't recommend that because he has 1,000 ways to... He has 1,000 ways to clear the room completely and jump over to you without even trying. When you get over to this ladder, this is where all the treasure is. There's a chest here that you don't want to miss, I promise. Pyromancy Flame and Fireball. Ba-boom. Promise you don't want to miss that. Okay, now this, I don't even know what this is. It's like... It's weird. I wish you could interact with it. And when you examine this, it will take you away. So, before you leave this place, make sure you got everything you wanted, and then examine this table, and you'll see why. Oh, Lucatiel. Fell in love with her from the moment she told me to stay away from her. That sounds creepy. The torch. Yeah, the torch is valuable. You guys, I showed you why. Now, I'm sure the torch is even more effective in some places, but it is sure as hell useful there. A lot of bloodstains. A lot of bloodstains. People just dying. People dying. What are you doing, people? Oh yeah, there's a new Dark Souls place called like the Bonfire or something. I forget the website. It was on their Facebook. I know I was looking at it, and it has a worldwide death count right now. The most amount of deaths come from enemy. Second most amount of deaths come from falls. The third most amount of deaths come from traps. Fourth most amount of deaths come from other. I don't know what that category covers. And the fifth most amount of deaths in all the categories came from PvP, which upsets me. But, you know, nothing I can do about it. Exploring over here, be careful because you can slip off, and if you fall into that water, you die, and you will go right back to the other bonfire, and you have to get on the ship and travel again. But there's a bonfire right here, so it's all good. It's close, I know that. Let me break this. I think as soon as we get down here, it'll be there. Okay, nothing here. Now, you don't need to pull this lever because the elevator is already up, obviously. But whatever you do, don't die at this point. At least make it to the bottom of the top. Oh, it's gonna go up. At least make it to the top of the elevator. And I have no idea how to get that item. I'll be totally honest with you. Wait till you get to the top because there are no enemies on the way to it. Don't do anything stupid like fall or something like that because you'll regret it. There's a bonfire like 2 feet away from us. There's an item in this corner though. Okay, we got a Proud Knight Soul and a Radiant Life Gem. Money and curatives. They're good. The only other open cage cell is over here, but there's nothing in this one. And you can't break the doors on the other ones, so don't worry about that. Let's see, and if you notice, that's a familiar place. We are in the Lost Bastille. Or Bastille, whatever you want to call it. This is interesting. This is a petrified corpse. It's not moving or anything. It looks completely dead. When you attack it, well, let me use my other weapon. Look at that. It actually bleeds. I just thought that was a funny little detail when I came across it. Thought I'd share that with you guys. One of these cages is open and has an item in it. There it is. It's on a skeleton. It's common fruit. Common fruit raises resistance to poison, I think. I could be probably really wrong. Okay, yeah, poison resistance, temporary boost. And there is actually a bonfire to the left over here. Bam! What do you know? Definitely want the bonfire. You don't have to rest at it to have it, like I stressed before in the other videos. You can just light the bonfire if you want it. But you definitely want to go running up here. This right here is a very choice encounter. And when I mean choice, I don't mean you have a choice to encounter it or not. I mean choice as in it is a very quality encounter. This is another Hade Knight. And break this stuff. Because look at that. He's just waiting there. He'll turn around though and mind his own business. You can descend attack him, but it'll break the whole establishment and you'll hit the ground. He probably, more than likely, will not be dead from the attack unless you do massive damage. And you'll be at the mercy of him when he recovers and the 4 or so dogs that are down there. So I highly recommend approaching it from the other side instead of dropping down right here. It's very tempting. I know it is. You want to drop down and just punish him. But that whole structure he's standing on, it will fall down because you can break it. That's how you're going to get that item over there. You're going to swing at these crudely constructed tower things, and they break in like one hit. This is another Hade Knight. And just like the other one, he is not hostile. You have to attack him first. You can target him, which means he's definitely 100% enemy. But you have to, you know, like, aggro him. You can bump into him. You can do all kinds of stuff. He's not going to do anything until you attack him. What's this? Okay, I'm always on the lookout for NPC phantoms. But the cool thing about this Hade Knight is that he drops the spear and not the sword. Let me see, get him to stand up. He eats endurance like crazy. This Hate Knight is tough. He's got way more health and defense than the other one, as you can obviously see. Whoa, what am I doing? I accidentally two-handed my spear right there. Or my shield. Now, he's not doing lightning damage, even though that spear has lightning damage. It's kind of weird. But that jump attack really leaves him open. You can punish it. He gives us the Hade Spear. Now, you need 25 dexterity for this thing. I have nowhere near that. I'll tell you that right now. But it is such a cool weapon. Looks cool. And, you know, it's got the turtle stab, obviously. The strong attack. It's pretty aggressive. Now, the one thing I really like about spears in this game is that instead of constantly moving when you attack with them, the first swing is stationary. I really like that. That's cool. And you move for the second one. But yeah, the jump attack on this thing is really cool. Bam. Just stab somebody right in the foot. Nail him to the ground. Okay. I really want to drop down right here. But there's really no point to it because there's nothing over there. And I can tell you that for a fact, I think. Let me go down here first. This is the safer way to approach. Ah, he sees me. Bad dog. Bad dog. Bad dogs get the fire sword. I'm going to flask it up here. Alright. No, he sees you, but he's just not aggroed yet. Over that way, I believe, is nothing. You could have dropped down right there if you went that way. These guys have insane reach, and when their dogs come running like that, it's like the Capra Demon all over again. Get rid of the dog, and the fight is over. Just be careful about his reach. You can, in fact, get that weapon. It's like called like a bone scythe or something, but just watch out for his range. I have never been able to successfully backstab these guys. I mean, I've tried. You're seeing me try right now. I don't think it's possible. But notice how he broke the big establishment and made the body fall, and we get the Alluring Skull. The Alluring Skull is really useful in this area because you can draw the attention of the dogs somewhere else if you throw it in the desired direction to get them off of you. And before you go this way, go this way. There is a chest over here. And I see a bonfire over there too. Estus Flask Shard and another large Titanite Shard. That means we're going to have enough to upgrade our Hade Knight Sword when we get back. And we'll be able to pump out 2 more flasks in our bonfire. Let's see, how we doing on time? I hate awkwardly switching back to my other input setting so I can see my monitor screen as opposed to my game screen, just so I can see what time we're going. Okay, we're almost 40 minutes. We're good. I'm not trying to be stingy about time. I'm still going to keep my episodes nice and long the way you guys prefer them to be, but let's see, that looks breakable. Yep, ba-boom. Okay, I did not ever explore this part. This is brand new to me. I see mummy guys. I don't like mummy guys. Using this to light the area. And skaboosh. Okay, I see you in there. Never mind, not mummy guys. Ah! It's the Royal Knights is what these guys are called. I'm gonna backstab him. Ah! You are dirty. That was very dirty. I think this is... No! Those are the mummy guys. Run. Okay, those guys are weird. They do like a belly flop, and then they explode. I hate it. Just deal with them using fire. Fire is these guys' ultimate weakness. If you see them, immediately get your shield up or run. Either one. I don't care what you do, just make sure it's one of those two. A or B, that's all there is to it. I see another guy over here, I think. Nope, never mind. Alright. This area is totally new to me. I don't believe I even caught this my first time through here. Ah, that's what the antiquated... That's what the antiquated key was for. Now I know. And knowing's half the battle. Ugh. I don't think so, Dogue. I don't think so. So we got about 10 minutes to finish up this place. There should be another dog. There it is. Maybe more. I hope not. That's it. Thrust. That's what you get. Alright, I'm gonna break all that stuff. I break everything because I can. Wouldn't you break everything if you could? Okay, but I recognize that place already. Yep, I know all about that. You. Get in there. Shoot at me all you want. It is futile. Definitely want to break all this stuff. Make sure there's no items back here. They do like to They do like to hide items around little places that you think you can't get to, but all you got to do is be a bit of a brute. Ah! He wanted revenge. And he opened the door just to get to me. Okay, I know where I am now. What are you gonna do? You better reload fast. Yep. Nope, not fast enough. See, that was a headshot with that throwing knife. Ah. I'm a dumbass. I have a fire sword. See, the funny thing is, Hate Knight sword. Lightning. Don't do nothing. The fire sword. Yeah, I wasn't thinking. I had the fire long sword. I'm used to having the Hate Knight sword all the time. This is, yeah, large name of soldier, green blossom. This area over here, you can't get through the bars right here, but those chests in there, I believe, have really, really good stuff in them, if I remember correctly. We'll get to them shortly. I really need to run back and get that bonfire before I die. I'm not even going to chance it. Where was I? This way. Yeah, that was totally new to me. I was completely unaware of that. Okay, so we went around that way and got the chest. Now this is the correct way to go. I hate this part. I'm pretty sure there's more dogs. Maybe. No? Oh, yeah, there's more dogs. I knew it. Alright. Now see broken wall right there? Broken wall is, that's a sign. Come on. It's just gonna be dogs and do your thing. Now this part right here, who's this? Prof D. No thanks. This is locked. What you can do is you can shoot this guy with an arrow and it'll bait him to push the barrel. See? And when he pushes the barrel, it can go boom. It's supposed to go boom. You know what, man? You are just a fucker. I did that time. I gotta bait him to hit it now. Get over here. Hit the barrel. Or, you know, try to grab me. That's exactly the opposite of what I asked. Okay, hit it. Go that way. Success. Kinda. Alright. And that's locked. Of course it is. How about this? Ichigo. To light the bonfire. Don't have to rest at it. Of course you don't, because I mean, it's gonna bring back the... It's gonna bring back the, what's over there? Okay, I got that chest. It'll bring back the enemies, and you don't really want that. And there's a blacksmith in here with chests. And we're gonna rob the shit out of him. Large Titanite shards. Titanite shards. Bunches of them. Iron arrows. And heavy bolts. You cannot get under that chest. You can't toggle it or anything. You can't move them away from it either.
Oh, why can't they all be this easy?
Sundo, he's kind of a strange fellow. He's pummeling me with his hammer.
We've got a wild one here. Shape up. Shape up, I say.
Shape up. Well, I don't really know what that means.
Oh, that's it, yes. That's the way. Dear flame, how brightly you burn.
Alright.
I ought to fetch a new ember. Flame, dear flame. I ought.
Alright. Exhaust his dialogue, and from what I have experienced, well, just playing around, you light your torch in here and it does something. I don't remember what, though. Yeah, you have to move this chest, maybe. I can't remember what. You have to, like, attack the wall somewhere, or it's like something you got. And I know what you're thinking. Open this from the other side, but no, you really can't. It is locked forever. Maybe it's I don't remember. It's been a while. It was like hours ago that I did that. Break that. How about this? No. How about this? Anything? No. Okay, never mind. I know there's something you gotta do that makes him stand up. I don't remember what. I don't remember what. Let me talk to him again.
I ought to.
Ah. Alright. Yeah, I know there was something I was supposed to do that makes him stand up. And it, like... You're still there. I don't really remember. Something in this room that you set the torch or something, and
I
don't know. Maybe if I rest, he'll move. Let's find out. Don't want to bring enemies back, though. There he is! Yeah! Ha ha ha! Okay. Okay, Craftsman's Hammer and Twinkling Titanite. The Craftsman's Hammer, I don't believe, is the greatest thing in the world. 20 strength, 10 dexterity to use. An old smithing hammer looks like a typical hammer, but it is in fact incredibly sturdy. Some say it was the hammer used long ago by famed blacksmith of yore. Has 166 damage. That's nuts. It hits fast, too. Check this out. It hits like a longsword, sort of. That's a pretty cool chain. And this is a pretty cool weapon. Hits pretty fast. I bet it's great for skeletons because it's blunt damage. Weighs 3 units too. It's not even heavy. Yeah, I'm probably gonna... I might use this for a bit since it's light. Okay. Yeah, that's about as far as any of that goes. What is this? Blech. Alright. I do believe I am out of time now. But... okay. I think we have just a tad bit more exploring to do, and that's it. Because I know there was an area back there that I said I was going to go explore, and I haven't got around to it yet. But we will do that in part 11. So, as always, I will thank you guys for joining me. And, I hope you look forward to part 11 where we finish up the loot in this place, and we are going to go on to new bosses in the next part. So thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I will see all of you in the next video.